At 40 seconds remaining in overtime, Pastrnak in, shoots, scores!
Far post and in. That's just high skill that can win you games.
So, made a first mistake in the first recording, had the whole thing muted, so this time the audio is on. So, the Bruins win an exciting game 4-3, and this was a terrific comeback by the Bruins. Now, this video is not going to have the clips it usually does, because I got to head out here now in less than an hour to go to the boat and work out in the Atlantic. But let me just talk about briefly about what impressed me in this game. Elias Lindholm, he showed up. He had a goal and an assist. Very good performance for him considering, and hopefully this is a sign of better play to come. I mean, at this point, after the signing in the offseason, he's not justified the money given to him. And while you can say the good defensive plays and the face-offs and things of that nature, I mean, he's getting paid to produce offensively. So hopefully he can go on a nice little tear here, start producing, because if the Bruins are going to be anything this offseason, this season, they're going to need him to produce. You know, they're paying him good money. He needs to at least give you second-line center type of production. As for another appearance from a good Bruin, in my opinion, it has been Morgan Geekie. He's picked it up recently. He scores another goal. So, again, same thing with like Lindholm. Hopefully he gives you a little bit more. And then McLaughlin, he ties the game up in the third period, making it 3-3. Good for that kid, getting called up and contributing at the NHL level. The first period and half of the second period, maybe even a little bit more than that in the second, this was wildly in Calgary's favor. Calgary, it was tied 0-0 after the first, and then Calgary wins the second period, going up 3-1. And, you know, it was one of these games where I'm like, man, this could get out of hand really quick for the Bruins, or, you know, maybe they kind of show a little bit of that grit and build off of that win they had a night ago. And, you know, as a Bruins fan, for the good news is that, yeah, the Bruins showed a lot of effort in that third period. I liked what I saw from them. They really dictated the play, and it was great. It was a great third period, but it just makes you wish they had more of that effort in a full 60. It just seems like this season especially, they just don't show up to give you a full 60-minute effort. They'll just have these nice flashes. But, you know, 2 wins in a row. Hopefully they can build upon this. And David Pastrnak, in overtime, rips it past Wolf. It was a heck of a shot. Absolutely tremendous shot. And not going to blame the goaltender there for the Flames. I mean, you know, Wolf had, I thought, a pretty solid night overall. And he's had a impressive campaign this year. But Pastrnak, he's a lethal shooter. And when he's not in his own head, he's one of the best goal scorers in the league. And Pastrnak, well, recently has picked up his point production, has been more of a playmaker. Hopefully this can start building his confidence with his shot. And if Pasta can be a scorer and also a playmaker, the Bruins are in very good hands. Pastrnak has the God-given ability to be a 40-plus goal scorer for most of his career. He is absolutely fantastic. He's the Bruins' best offensive player, and if he can start producing like it, it's going to solve some of the offensive issues the Bruins do have. Again, impressed by the comeback. I really am. And if the Bruins can, this West Coast swing, go 3-2, if they can beat the Oilers and go 3-2, that's a successful West Coast trip. Let's say they lose against the Oilers, at least they were able to salvage it by getting 4 points. Because after that Winnipeg and Seattle beatdown they got, things were not looking great. And I thought it could have gone real bad real quick. But Bruins have shown they've got a little bit of backbone here. And Jeremy Swayman, the statistics aren't going to be great in this game. In the third period, he made some really nice stops. I do want a little bit more from Swayman. I'm not trying to be overly critical of him. Goaltenders can have the occasional down year, and that just seems to be the case with him. This might be just his down year. And it's not all on him. Some of it is poor defensive plays and breakdowns on the Bruins, but there's some goals that go in. You're like, I wish you'd have that. And considering his buddy Olmark has been absolutely lighting it up for the Senators, I mean, he had another shutout tonight. Hopefully Swayman can kind of go on a similar run here, because if the Bruins are going to be a playoff team and they're going to be in the mix there, they need Swayman to play better. But yeah, I was really impressed by the Bruins. They showed a lot of fight in this game. You know, I would say after being kind of smacked around 8-1, and then was it 5-1 against the Seattle, I was a little bit worried when the Flames were up 3-1 that it could get out of hand, but the Bruins impressed me there. They really kind of bounced back and showed you what a full 200-foot effort can give you. And hopefully this is just something they can keep building and go on a little nice win streak here. But I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section, Bruins fans. What did you think of this game? Who impressed you the most? And do you believe that the Bruins can continue that third period type of play and use it as a way to build on and maybe go on a win streak here? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm Captain Paul. I got to get out of here. I'll see you in the next one.